In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 12, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Washington Wizards versus Dallas Mavericks. The upcoming basketball clash between the Washington Wizards and the Dallas Mavericks is set to unfold in the Lone Star State on a Monday night. The Wizards, with a record of 9-43 straight up and 24-26-2 against the spread, faced a setback against the Philadelphia 76ers on Saturday night, succumbing to a 119-113 defeat as plus 5.5 underdogs on their home court. On the other side, the Mavericks, boasting a record of 30-23 straight up and 28-25 against the spread, showcased their dominance by defeating the Oklahoma City Thunder 146-111 as plus 1.5 underdogs in their recent home game. Washington's recent performance reflects a substantial struggle, as they have lost 12 of their last 14 games. Eager to break a 6-game losing streak, the Wizards are aiming for redemption after their 119-113 loss to the 76ers. Tyus Jones led the team with an impressive 25 points and 9 assists on 9 of 1-4 shooting. Notable contributions also came from Kyle Kuzma and Denny Avdija, each scoring 21 points, while Bilal Coulibaly added 13 points off the bench. Despite putting up a strong fight, the Wizards saw the 76ers surge ahead in the third quarter, scoring 31 points and building a 15-point lead. Contrastingly, the Dallas Mavericks have been enjoying a relatively positive stretch, winning 6 of their last 9 games. Looking to secure their 5th consecutive victory, the Mavericks dominated the Oklahoma City Thunder with a convincing 146-111 home win. Luka Doncic led the charge with 32 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, while Kyrie Irving contributed 25 points with 8 assists. Daniel Gafford made a notable impact off the bench, scoring 19 points on 7 of 1-1 shooting. The Mavericks showcased their offensive prowess by shooting 58% from the field and connecting on 15 of 38 three-point attempts, amassing 47 points in the first quarter and a total of 75 points in the second half. In terms of player availability, the Wizards remain shorthanded with Isaiah Livers still sidelined. The Mavericks, too, are missing key players in Dante Exum and Derek Lively. The matchup highlights a significant contrast in defensive and offensive capabilities, with the Mavericks boasting the 7th best scoring average in the NBA at 119 points per game, while the Wizards possess the league's worst defense, allowing an average of 124 points per game. Washington's decision to trade Daniel Gafford, their leading rebounder, to Dallas adds an extra layer of challenge for the Wizards. Gafford made an impactful debut for Dallas with 19 points and 9 rebounds in their recent game against Oklahoma City. Another newcomer, PJ Washington, contributed with 14 points and 5 rebounds, solidifying the Mavericks' presence on the boards. Dallas has covered the spread in 4 of its last 5 games, while Washington has struggled, failing to cover in 4 of its last 6. The formidable backcourt duo of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, both recovered from injuries, is expected to pose a significant challenge for the Wizards' defense. The Wizards have struggled to gain momentum throughout the season, winning only 2 of their past 14 games. Despite the hefty line for this matchup, the Mavericks' recent success and the Wizards' continued decline make the task ahead challenging for Washington. The Washington Wizards have gained a reputation for their lackluster defense and a seemingly carefree approach to the game. This style may not bode well against the hot and explosive Mavericks, who recently scorched the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 146-point performance. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are in top form, and the Mavericks have strengthened their roster with recent trades, making them a team to watch as the season progresses. While the line may be thick, the Wizards could potentially face a significant defeat, making the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites our full game side pick. In their previous encounter in November, these two teams combined for 247 total points, surpassing a 143-point total. The over-under trend continues this season, with the over hitting in 27 out of 26 games when Dallas plays and 24 out of 28 games when Washington plays. Both teams rank in the top third of the league in terms of pace, with the Wizards leading the league and the Mavericks securing the 8th position, as per dunksandthrees.com. Washington's recent scoring performance against a strong Boston defense and Dallas consistently surpassing 120 points in their last 2 games and 4 of their last 9 games contribute to the over being a favorable pick. The over has hit in 8 out of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. Analyzing the defensive and offensive statistics further emphasizes the disparity between the two teams. Washington's defense, allowing 124 points per game, faces the challenge of containing Dallas' offense, which is 7th in the NBA with an average of 119 points per game. Dallas ranks 6th in offensive efficiency at 116. While Washington lags behind at 26 with 109.4. Despite this, Washington plays at the highest pace in the NBA at 102.9, contrasting with Dallas' 8th position at 100.1. Considering these factors, the projected total points for the game are expected to be surpassed, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Golden State Warriors versus Utah Jazz. The intensifying NBA playoff race unfolds with a captivating Monday matchup within the Western Conference, featuring the Golden State Warriors squaring off against the Utah Jazz. The Warriors enter this contest with a record of 25-25, placing them 10th in the Western standings, while the Jazz, at 26-27, secure the 11th spot. As the game approaches, the Warriors find themselves somewhat understaffed, with key players Chris Paul and Gui Santos sidelined. Meanwhile, the Jazz closely monitor the availability of Bryce Sensabaugh and Otto Porter Jr., both listed as questionable. The Jazz's struggle in defending the perimeter becomes a notable concern, particularly when facing the dynamic performance of Steph Curry, who is currently in stellar form. In contrast, the Warriors have exhibited an impressive defensive showcase this month, limiting opponents to scoring below 115 points in all but one game. Notably, Golden State boasts the lowest percentage of field goal attempts allowed at the rim, a strategic advantage that directly counters Utah's proficiency in that specific area. While the Jazz have lingered around the playoff race for a significant portion of the season, a harsh reality seems to be setting in. The Jazz may not secure a playoff spot. In stark contrast, the Warriors are riding a positive wave, having secured 4 consecutive victories, elevating their standing in the competitive Western Conference. This game holds substantial significance in the current standings, with the Warriors amassing an impressive margin of victory, averaging plus 14 points over their recent 4-game winning streak. Contrary to historical perceptions of the Warriors struggling on the road, this season they have proven themselves with an impressive 15-8 record against the spread in away games, leading the league at a remarkable 65.2%. The struggling Utah Jazz, currently in a downturn, face a Warriors team that has found its rhythm with a 4-game winning streak. The Warriors, being a seasoned group, understand the pivotal moment in the season when a team must elevate its performance to secure a playoff berth. This surge appears to be happening now, fueled by the recent string of victories. The Warriors, currently one of the hottest teams in the league, carry confidence from their thrilling win against the red-hot Suns in the previous outing. In contrast, the Jazz have experienced a recent decline and suffered a significant defeat at the hands of the Suns. Despite the Jazz having the advantage of extra rest since Thursday, the Warriors enter as the team with the current momentum, especially with Steph Curry delivering standout performances. Surprisingly, with no key injuries for the Warriors, the current betting line seems conservative, and one could argue that the Warriors should be considered more significant favorites. Anticipate a rare instance of Utah losing on their home floor, so the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. These two offenses have been instrumental in propelling their respective teams to victories. Golden State ranks 6th in points per game, while Utah holds the 11th position. NBA.com places the Warriors as the 12th fastest team, with the Jazz following closely at 9th in terms of pace. Both defenses struggle to force turnovers, creating opportunities for each team to capitalize on shot attempts. Utah's strength at finishing at the rim may pose a challenge for the Warriors, while Golden State is expected to exploit Utah's weaknesses in three-point defense. A significant concern regarding the Jazz's long-term prospects lies in their defensive struggles, ranking 25th in defensive efficiency and conceding 116 points per 100 possessions. Golden State, while marginally better at 18th in the same category, also faces defensive challenges. Both teams maintain a quick tempo, ranking 7th and 12th in possessions per game, respectively. Foresee an abundance of three-point attempts on Monday night, with Golden State ranking 4th and Utah in 10th for three-point shots attempted per game. These offensively minded squads are likely to showcase their scoring prowess, leading to a game total surpassing 245 points. Hence, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Los Angeles Clippers. In a highly anticipated showdown for supremacy in the Western Conference, the Minnesota Timberwolves are set to clash with the Los Angeles Clippers at the Crypto.com Arena on February 12th. The two teams find themselves in a tight race in the standings, with Minnesota currently holding a slight advantage over Los Angeles for the top spot. Beyond the implications for conference leadership, this matchup, broadcasted on BSN, NBA TV, and Sportsnet, transcends a mere battle for positioning. It is a pivotal game that carries the potential to set the tone for the upcoming postseason. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been showcasing impressive form lately, securing victories in 6 of their last 9 games. Eager to extend this positive streak, they delivered a commanding performance against the short-handed Bucks in a 129-105 road triumph. Notably, Anthony Edwards led the charge with 26 points and 9 assists, complemented by Karl Anthony Towns' 19 points and Mike Conley's 18 points and 9 assists. The Timberwolves exhibited exceptional shooting, boasting a 55% field goal success rate and a scorching 21 of 41 performance from beyond the arc. Their first half dominance, accumulating 63 points, coupled with a third-quarter explosion of 39 points, allowed them to establish a substantial 28-point lead and seal the victory early on. In contrast, the Los Angeles Clippers entered the contest in formidable form, having emerged victorious in 10 of their last 12 games. Their most recent triumph was a hard-fought 112-106 home win against the resilient Pistons, where Paul George spearheaded the effort with 33 points on 14 of 24 shooting. Kawhi Leonard contributed 24 points with 5 assists, and James Harden added 14 points and 8 assists. Although the Clippers faced adversity with a challenging second quarter, accumulating only 18 points and falling behind by 13, they rallied in the fourth quarter with a 36-point surge to avoid a potentially embarrassing loss. Looking ahead, the Clippers are set to face the Warriors after the impending clash with the Timberwolves. Noteworthy absences include Jalen Clark and Jordan McLaughlin for the Timberwolves, while the Clippers boast a clean injury report. Despite the Timberwolves showcasing a robust defense, the Clippers, with their prolific offensive arsenal, pose a significant challenge. Leading the NBA in three-point percentage at 39.7%, the Clippers, guided by James Harden's impressive performance as a point guard, are poised to secure a victory against the Timberwolves by a margin of 4 or more points. The defensive prowess of Kawhi Leonard, tasked with guarding Anthony Edwards, is anticipated to play a crucial role in the Clippers' success. Reflecting on their previous encounter in January, where Minnesota secured a 109-105 victory as a one-point home favorite, the Timberwolves hold a 5-1 record both straight up and against the spread in their last 6 meetings with the Clippers. Meanwhile, the Clippers have demonstrated dominance at home with an 8-1 straight up and 6-3 against the spread record in their previous 9 outings. Despite the Clippers' current momentum and home advantage, the history of close contests between these teams suggests that another closely contested game is on the horizon. Opting for the underdog role, the Minnesota Timberwolves present an enticing proposition, given their previous success against the Clippers last month. However, acknowledging the Clippers' substantial improvement over the past month, combined with their home court advantage and consistent covering of spreads in recent victories, the Clippers emerge as the favored pick. Maintaining a steadfast belief in the Clippers as the premier team in the league, contingent on their health, reinforces the decision to support them here. So the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Considering the offensive capabilities of both teams, the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers, a high-scoring affair is anticipated, surpassing the total points line. With Minnesota boasting a 39.4% accuracy from beyond the arc and the Clippers leading the league with a 39.7% success rate from three-point range, the potential for prolific scoring is evident. The Timberwolves' recent performance against the Bucks, where they shot an impressive 21 of 41 from downtown, coupled with the Clippers' demonstrated resilience and scoring depth in their victory over the Pistons, further underscore the likelihood of a high-scoring encounter. When two teams with such offensive prowess and strategic depth face off, the scoreboard is expected to reflect their ability to exploit defensive vulnerabilities and maximize scoring opportunities, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.